So class, so basically I believe that you've already watched the two videos. I encourage you to watch one more time after this lesson so that you will understand more. I feel like it has a lot of very good points on how do we determine the use of who, which, that, where, why, when, who. So basically it's this part lah, the first part here. The videos that you have watched is actually very in-depth videos. So as long as generally you know how to use who, that, which, that, where, why, when, whose, is okay. It's just that sometimes we need to be very careful with how we use which and that, and which one is the relative clauses, defining clauses, and non-defining clauses. So before that, I want to add another point just for you to do. So let's look here. So basically, this is the biggest confusion, which and that. So when do we know to use which? When do we know to use that? So just remember, which is for defining clauses. Sorry. Where is it? Okay. So just know that which is for non-defining. Just remember, non-defining means got comma one. Okay, whereas that is for defining, no comma one. Okay, if you want to know, as long as you know when to put comma and not comma, means you already understand the main point of defining clauses and non-defining clauses. So which is got comma one, and then that will not without a comma. Okay, for defining clauses. So let's look at the exercise. Okay, so at the exercise, so today is actually very simple. So most of your time I only spend in just doing the listening to the video. So before you do that, can you just copy, or it doesn't enlarge, so I hope you can see it. You can pause the video right now and then just copy the whole thing first, and then after you pause the video right now. Okay, so welcome back to the video. So generally today, what is it is that on top, please remember to write defining. Oh, sorry, I don't want to write the this one is page number what already, yeah? Let me just check, double check. This is page number. Okay, there's no page number. Oh, this is a bummer. Let me just check here. Should be a page number here. Oh, this is page number 11. Okay, so on top of your, after you have copied that one, on top right, grammar. Okay, grammar, defining and non-defining. Page number what? I know it's very ugly, right? Because I don't have a pen. Page number 11. Page number 11. Okay, right on top, so next time you know these are the things that you need to do revision on. Okay, so right now, after each answer, please write down the reason, most of the reason. Okay, for me to know whether you have listened through is that you have written down the reason of all of this question. But you can try doing it first. You can pause the video and try doing it for about 10 minutes. Pause the video now. Okay, right now, take out your red pen and remember, after writing a red pen, pause the video for each reason and listen and remember. Okay, so let's look at the first question. The book impression management, you see there's a comma, which or that. Remember just now I told you, if which means is for non-defining clauses, so there is comma, whereas that is for defining clauses, no need to put comma. So the first answer is which. The first answer is which. Okay, let me enlarge it. Okay, was written by the, about the different relationships, line number 2, between people, was written by Barry R. Sketchler. Okay, and which one is the answer, whom or who? Okay, remember how to know. Number 2, whom is usually not if you want to use whom, it cannot be after a comma. Okay, but whereas who can be after a comma. So the correct answer here is who. Who is an American professor. Okay, because actually who and whom is almost the same, but just remember that whom cannot be after a comma, whereas who can be after a comma. Okay, let me just erase this first. Write down the question, write down the reason. I want to see the reason on your exercise book, yeah, class. The next one. The main reason. Remember, if you listen to the video just now, you say whenever you see the word reason, it must be it usually follows after why. Okay, so you just remember, if there's the reason, it can be followed by the relative pronoun why. So the main idea of the book, the main reason why. Just remember this, yeah, class. Okay, another reason why you know that this one is cannot be oops. Another reason why you know that this one cannot be Homer. Let me just erase the whole thing first. Okay, another reason why you know that this one cannot be which, because just now I told you which must be followed by a comma. Okay, must be followed by a comma. Continue. Shaker, line number 3, wrote the book, line number 4, was because he felt that people should have more information about relationships. The main idea of the book, okay, we're talking about idea. This is very easy. Idea means thing. Thing cannot be who, must be which. You see, after the which got comma. Before the which got comma. Argues that people try to control how others see them in almost every social relationship. Okay. Was not particularly popular in 1980. Okay, we're talking about 1980. 1980 means it's time. Very easy. Time, because that's why it's when the book was first published. This one all no need to argue lah, because it's very direct, right? No need to even think of the grammar rule. When the book was first published. However, in the universities and college, okay, we're talking about universities, universities and college, we're talking about place. So this one also need to argue. Place, okay, say, which one is the answer? You say, teacher, where? You say where the book was, or that the book was taught, okay? This one, to be more exact, we are using place, so we need to use where. There were many students, okay, that or whom. Okay, because we say many students, more than one person, so we must use that. We don't use whom. Because more than one person, we must use that. We cannot use whom. Okay, the next one. The next one, sorry. Okay, the next one, that felt that Shanlenker's, I don't know, thoughts on relationships were important ones. Okay. Although I said that before that there is no comma, here we need, the answer is to which. If you remember, hold on, let's look here. When do we use with when do we use with the ones with preposition here? You see the preposition here? You see, before we use for, okay, there is a comma. Or it can be after a comma or before a comma. Look here. Or it can be after the pronoun and then a little bit more, and then after that got the preposition. Or it can be at the end of the sentence. So based on this, let's look here. Let's look here. So here. So this one, you see, to which. This preposition is the to here. There is no comma at all. So this one, the correct answer, the correct answer should be that. Okay. Okay, that. Circle properly because down there. Okay, that people should learn about and discuss about. Much of the support. Okay, much of the support is either this or where. Okay, remember this one can omit one. Okay, this one can throw away. Don't hate because the where is talking about not talking. It's talking about the book. It is actually the object of the clause. So it's not talking about the subject of the clause. So here, remember there's a rule that if it's the object of the clause, you can throw away the relative pronoun. So here, dash, you can throw it away. For the book, comma, I told you just now, if you want to use preposition to or for, it can be after, before a comma, after a comma, at the end of the sentence. So this one, the answer is for which. Shankler, because you cannot use that, because that cannot be after a comma. Shankler was very thankful, came from his own students. Hold on. Okay. He was very thankful to his wife, parents, and colleagues. Okay. Siapa punya advice? Whose is siapa punya? So it must be whose. Cannot put eliminate, or else the meaning will change. And encouragement helped him greatly. At the beginning of the book, Lankar says that it was these people and these relationships. These people and these relationships. Yang. Which. Mate, we are not talking about people, we are talking about these people, 这些人, orang-orang ini dan relationship, so it must be yang. Okay, that's all for today. Remember to copy and then post on the group before 10 a.m. Thank you very much, class.